Hey folks, quick video from Daddy Rabbit. I was talking to an associate pastor earlier today. I had a real good chat with him, enjoyed it. Excuse me. And I was thinking about the things that we can all control in our lives. What can we truly control? You can't really control your health. If it's your time to go, you're gone. You can't control your heartbeat. You can't control how fast it goes, how slow it goes. If it stops, you can't start it again by yourself. You can't control other people. You can't control what people think, what they don't think. The only thing that you really control is your thoughts, your brain. Now, if you're one of those people that get all jacked up on what other people say, then I guess it's kind of hard for you to control your thoughts. But I was thinking about it. What, as an adult, it doesn't matter. As an adult, as a child, it doesn't matter. What can you control? And I thought about it, and I thought, well, depending on what you, excuse me, depending on the shit you put in your brain, has a lot to determine the way it works. But that is about the only thing you can truly control is your thought process. And you have to kind of stay up on it, like if you're, and a lot of people are this way, if you're big in the doom and gloom, then you're going to watch stuff that excites you, and that's going to determine what you think about. But whatever it is you like, if you're not careful, it will tarnish the way you're thinking. It's hard to kind of stay in the middle of the road unless you you stay in the middle. But there's not a lot of things you can control. We think we control stuff. People say, well, I go to the gym, I eat right, I do this, and I can, no, not really. Now you're hedging your bet. You sure are. If you eat good, you go to the gym, you stay away from stress, sure, you're helping yourself, but you still have no control. Zero. If you're around people that like to argue, then it's going to affect your blood pressure, the way you think. So you stay away from that. So no matter what happens, there's a consequence that goes along with whatever you do. But your own thought process, if you're particular about what you put in your brain, and you are constantly seeking whatever, then you can kind of control it. And that's really about it. You can't control what people think about you. Now, like me, I don't care. If you like me, great. If you don't like me, great. I don't care one way or the other. I really don't. Never have. Don't give a shit. You can love me or hate me. I don't care. Now, granted, if I've done something to offend somebody or something, then usually I'll go and see what I do, what I say, and if it's valid, then, I'll apologize or whatever. But overall, I really don't care, because if you get butthurt over something simple, then you're going to get butthurt more than once, and there ain't nothing I can do about that. And some people are like that. They just get butthurt. Some people have thicker skin than others, and that's just the way it is. But I was thinking about today, what is it we can truly control in our lives? And there's not a whole lot, not really. You can eat good and exercise, and if God's willing, you'll live a longer life. But I've seen people eat trash and not take care of their bodies and live forever. And then said, well, probably if I ate right, I'd die sooner. Probably. I mean, but your thought process is really about the only thing that you can truly control. Everything else is a crapshoot. And there's times I'll go to bed and I think, man, I hope I wake up tomorrow. Because, I mean, I could go to sleep and just pass away. There's nothing I can do about it. Uh, so, like, for example, I was down in Knoxville. I drove up here to go to church. And I've been wanting to join a particular church. And every time I go to talk to the pastor about joining the church, he'll say, well, see me on Thursday. See me on Thursday. Well, that didn't sit well with me after the second time to see me on Thursday. So I went to another church, and I will probably end up joining the other church. And that's okay, you know. Bless their hearts. So, but I try to still have a positive outlook. That's like, it's hard to imagine what somebody else's life was like. You can be friends with somebody for years and think you know exactly, but you really don't. Because, I mean, you're really not with them 24/7. You don't know what's in here, how their body's acting. Me, I'll be honest. A lot of times I have a negative outlook on things because, like, I'm tired of being sick. So I'm not real cheery, but I'm not real cheerful. I'm not, like you meet these people that are always smiling and they're happy. That's not me anyway. But, like my legs hurt 3 to 5 days a week. And when I say hurt, they hurt. And when people are cheerful and all that, that's great that they can do that in their lives. But I think, man, I wish I could like transfer this pain to their body and let them feel it. Let them feel what I feel. And then they probably wouldn't be as chipper. And but that's really wrong, because why should I rain on somebody else's parade, But I can't control what they think. They can't control what I think. You can't control what anybody thinks. But the only thing you can somewhat control in your life is your thought process. And whatever that needs to be, then make it. I get down in the dumps and not necessarily depressed, but I get pissy. I do. Now, usually when I get on here, I'm not. I try to put out a positive message. I do, even when I don't feel like it. But, yeah, I was just thinking, what is it that we can control? And we truly, as adults, can't control diddly do. I mean, nothing. You think you do, but you don't. So try to keep this clear and try to think in a positive way. And you don't have to. I'm just sharing what was on my mind. And I have found that if you hang out with my nose is itching. If you hang out with people, like if you like camping and you hang out with people that camp, then that's cool. If you want to go to church and live more godly life, well, surround yourself with those people, because there's people who say, oh yeah, I meant to go to church Sunday, or I meant to go Wednesday, and this came up or that came up. Well, if you hang out in that crowd, then you'll stray. Same thing as if you work out or whatever it is you do, If you surround yourself with those people, for the most part, you can keep your mind straight. And I try. I do. Alex Jones is live. Well, not right now. I work on things on my own pace. And I was talking to the associate pastor, and I said, man, I told the kid, who I say kid, he's younger than me, I said, you got it made. And he said, how? I said, you're married. And marriage is not necessarily a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. But it is easier if you've got somebody in your life that you can discuss things with, and it's helpful, so you can make a better decision. Being by yourself, a lot of times, uh, you don't make good decisions, and that's just where I am in life. So I like to think I make good decisions, and there's times I don't. I think at the time they're good decisions, and they're not. And even if you're married, you can still bounce something off of somebody, still make a bad decision. There's no absolute. But I was just thinking, that I want to get on here and try to motivate you and keep this straight, because that's about all you got. If heart, mind, and soul, that's all. Uh, if you have evil thoughts, then you'll be an evil person. If you have good thoughts, most of the time you're a good person. If you have weak thoughts, you're a weak person. It is what it is, and I try my best. I do. For years and years, I've had people tell me, Rabbit, you're a prick, and a lot of times they'd be right. I would be in a place in my life where that would be the case. But truth be told, I'm a soft-hearted person. I am, to an extent, and I try to make good decisions. I do. I really try. And if you like what I'm saying, great. And if you don't like what I'm saying, great. Like I say, I put content on here that I think the people that are watching will enjoy. And if you don't enjoy my content, I understand. There's plenty of creators out there I don't enjoy their content. But I wanted to get on here and share what I was thinking. A person can put out an outstanding message in their content and be totally somewhere else in life, And I try to put out a good message. I do, and hopefully people get something out of it. And if you don't, I'm sorry. And if you do, great. But that's what was on my mind today, and I was wanting to share my epiphany. I hope everybody's doing whatever they want to do, and I hope your mind's right. And I've heard this before, and older people can appreciate this. Younger ones, you can't. As you get older, as long as you can still get out of bed, fix your own food, and wipe your own ass, you feel like you're still part of society. And that's true. Young people won't get that. But, yeah, man, I spoke with a friend of mine today, and I told him how much I enjoyed his company and being around him, because the gentleman's considerably older than I am, and he's much wiser than I am, and when he talks, I actually listen to what he's got to say. I figure he's been here longer, he's already made the mistakes, and he's corrected them. I should pay attention. And I usually, no matter what when we're talking serious, I always enjoy whatever message he wants to share with me, and I'm very thoughtful and thankful that he does. But I'm getting on here and I'm sharing what's in my mind. Hope y'all get something out of it. If you don't, you do great. But try to keep your mind right, because once that goes, you're just a shell. That's all you are. You're just a shell, and you're taking up space. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed my message. I hope everybody went to church today. I hope you're close with your God, and stay healthy. And I'll be putting out some more content here in a little bit. But anyway, I just want to share my thoughts. I love y'all. More videos coming soon, God willing, and the creek don't rise. That is my 2 cents. Please remember, your glass is always half full and never half empty. You keep praying for me. I'll keep praying for you. I love y'all. Be good. Bye-bye.